All right, YouTube Mission. So what's going on? Matt Kennedy here. Today we're going to go over the Week 1 games in the NFL. I am a Browns fan, obviously a little bit biased, but we're going to go through each game, kind of give my predictions and, just like my thoughts on it. We'll start with the Browns right away just because it's my favorite team. I feel like, honestly, we have never got an easy Week 1 game in so many years. Just going off of starters, I would say our easiest week 1 game in the last 10 years was probably the Eagles, but I mean that still wasn't an easy game. We played like Michael Vick and Carson Wentz. And like I said, I think 8 years ago, it was not 8 years ago, like 7 years ago, it was Michael Vick with the Eagles. But to be fair, we had Brandon Weeden, so I mean, I don't know, man. I just feel like we have never got like a bottom 10 team. Like, it's always been like an above average team or better. So the last 17 years, we are 0-16-1 in week 1. Last year we got killed, but then we went 12-4, or correction, 11-5. So it's just like week 1 we play the Chiefs. We barely lost to them last time, but it was Chad Henne. We'll see what happens. I would say our team got better on defense with Clowney and John Johnson. The only pro to playing the Chiefs week 1, there's two pros. I would probably say three pros. Number one, it's the toughest game I would say all year because not only Chiefs, but it's at Chiefs, so Arrowhead Stadium with the fans. Number two, momentum. So I feel like if we get the game out of the way and we get hot, the toughest game was already behind us. So every game can only get easier. And then I would say the third pro is obviously if we were to beat them, then wow. I mean, that's the toughest game all year. And it's just like we had nothing to lose because we know it's the toughest game all year. It's going to be us, Chiefs, Bills, Ravens, other teams in the title running. We'll see if the Browns are legit. If they can keep it within 7 points, then we know we're contenders. If the Chiefs blow away, then we know the Browns are not legit yet. Also, the last thing I'll say about the game too is the Browns actually do have a slight advantage. I feel like only because the only problem with the Browns is going to be injuries, and week 1 the whole team's healthy. So when healthy, the Browns are one of the best teams on paper. So why not play the Chiefs with our full team? Clowney, John Johnson, Grant Delpit, Greedy Williams. Literally everyone's back. OBJ. So no one can get hurt yet unless it's like halfway through the game. So the full Browns capacity with Stefanski versus the Chiefs, we'll see how it goes. Who's going to win the game? I'm going to predict the Chiefs just because I'm not going to be too unbiased or too biased. But do the Browns have a chance? Yes, they do. But would I predict and would I favor the Browns? No. I would say with the fans of Arrowhead, I'll give them a 1-0 start with the Chiefs. I hope the Browns win though. Cowboys, Bucks. I'm gonna go ahead and go with the Bucks only because they're Super Bowl champs. Do the Cowboys have a chance though? Yeah, they do have a chance. It's not gonna be a blowout. Hopefully, it's not a blowout. But I really like Tom Brady to take care of business and go 1-0. Eagles, Falcons. I'm gonna go with the Falcons here, home opener. I like the explosive offense. I like Matt Ryan, Todd Gurley, Julio Jones. Yeah, it's all good on paper. And that's how Cleveland is. But I feel like Atlanta had a lot of injuries as well. They lost Deion Jones last year, new coach. I just think that with Kyle Pitts, they have too many weapons. And the Eagles have no response for that. Yeah, they have Fletcher Cox and some other people, but it's not what the defense was, 4 or 5 years ago in their Super Bowl run. So also Jim Schwartz is gone. So I like the Falcons here. However, just like the Chiefs Browns one, it should be a close game. Steelers Bills. Unfortunately for the Steelers, not being biased here, they also have one of the toughest games all year. Their toughest game probably will be the Chiefs. They do play the Chiefs too, but they play the Bills and the Chiefs this year. Browns don't. That's the price they pay for being first place last year, a tougher schedule. I would go ahead and say the Steelers lose this game. However, it will be a close one. It's at Buffalo, the Bills Mafia. Just like Arrowhead Stadium, it's going to be tough playing there week one. Vikings Bengals, I would say a tough matchup. Don't just say Vikings have this one easily. Yeah, Vikings are like a borderline playoff team, and the Bengals weren't, but Joe Burrow got hurt last year. So, surprisingly, I'm going with the effing Bengals. I mean, I just think it's the home opener, and I think Joe Burrow can pull it out with new wide receiver Jamar Chase. The Vikings, dude, I mean, I don't know, man. It's just like, I don't trust their defense to stop Joe Burrow. Joe Burrow is a pretty good quarterback. Dalvin Cook's going to be hard to stop, though, for the Bengals. I think it's going to be another good game, but who can win? It can go either way. It's just like Falcons Eagles. I'm just going with the home team with the Bengals. So far, I got all home teams. 49ers Lions. This one's a cupcake game for the 49ers. This is what I'm talking about. This is like the easiest because the Lions are the worst team, or the Texans. If the Texans have no Watson, then they're the easiest. But when you open up like a top 10 team like the 49ers versus a bottom 10 team, that's a cupcake game. Now, is it guaranteed? New coach, new team. It's not guaranteed. But let's be honest here. If the 49ers lose this game, everyone will be shocked. So I got 49ers. Cardinals, Titans, going to be a real tough matchup. I would say coin flip. Cardinals just picked up J.J. Watt, A.J. Green, a linebacker in the draft. Titans didn't really pick up that many notable players. Excuse me. I'm gonna go ahead and go with probably the Cardinals here. I like how they have more upside. Seahawks, Colts. I'm gonna go with the Colts only because I feel like they did more offseason moves. Seattle Seahawks, their defense is pretty weak. They lost Dunlap. Yeah, they have, Jamal Adams, but the Colts have, Darius Leonard. So I like the Colts of Carson Wentz. I really like the coaching staff with Frank Reich. I like Pete Carroll too, but the home team for Indianapolis to get done. Chargers, Washington, with how explosive Justin Herbert is. We'll see how he handles that strong Washington defense. I would say a top 12, top 10 defense. It is at Washington FedEx Stadium. I would say I like the Chargers upside, just like the Cardinals. I am going to pick the Chargers. However, with Ryan Fitzpatrick, that is their weakness. So will he start week one? The weakness last year was the quarterback. If Fitzpatrick goes out there and does great things, that hole is filled. Jets, Panthers. I would say a shit game. I would say this one honestly comes down to Sam Darnold playing his former team. But you know what? I'm going with the Jets here. I mean, yeah, they have McCaffrey and DJ Moore and probably a better defense. But I think Zach Wilson can get it done. They have Mekhi Becton. They literally have Tucker. Yeah, they have Frank Gore or whatever. But, they just picked up, what's his name? Oh, no, that's Jaguars, Tim Tebow. But trust me, I'm going with Jets hot take. Hottest take so far. Jaguars, Texans, if Watson plays, I'm going with the Texans just because Watson is still Watson. But if Watson's gone, I got Jaguars. It's really that simple. Dolphins, Patriots, tough matchup. Is Mac Jones playing? Is he not? Dolphins, is Tua going to show up? I would say if Cam Newton plays, I got the Dolphins. And then if Mac Jones plays, I still got the Dolphins. Dolphins, I'm doing you no matter what. Good luck. Prove me wrong. Rookie starts aren't that great usually. But I just see, man, Zach Wilson, man, let it fly. Packers, Saints. I mean, it's kind of cringe. But again, if Aaron Rodgers plays, I got Aaron Rodgers and the Packers. If not, I got Saints. I just think that's that much of a difference. I mean, the Saints don't really have a quarterback that much. What? Jameis Winston, Taysom Hill? I mean, that is the weakness of the team. Everything else is well-rounded. Okay, they got an offensive line, Kamara, Michael Thomas. They got a defense. Packers, you got Adams, a decent defense, a good coach in the floor. Go out there and play with Rodgers, you win the game. If not, then, I mean, who's your quarterback? Broncos, Giants, Bridgewater or Locke, who's starting? I'm not sure. That team's a hot mess. I'm going with the Giants here, actually. Okay? I think New York with, Saquon Barkley coming back. They got Slayton and Galladay, Evan Ingram. Prove me wrong. Okay? Quarterback, I forget his name now. It's been a whole offseason here. Daniel Jones, man, prove me wrong. Bears, Rams. Oh, my gosh. What a brutal first game for Justin Fields. Well, if Andy Dalton plays, he had no chance. I got Rams here easy. Easy. Sorry, Bears fans, easy. Rams are a top 5, top 6 team in the NFL, and they just got a better quarterback. I mean, what do you think? I mean, yeah, they lost some defensive players like John Johnson, but they're still a really good offense. And they just picked up that wide receiver, too. Tutu Atwell. Ravens, Raiders, dude. Again, easy game for them, dude. I mean, I'm not going to say they're going to kill them. But if the Ravens lose, it's an upset. I mean, just like the 49ers, it's not. Okay, 49ers line's the most lopsided game. Then I would say Ravens, Raiders, then Rams, Bears. Yeah, Bears were a playoff team, but the Rams, I mean, they're a good team, dude, at home. Ravens, Raiders, I got Ravens. It's that easy. I mean, the Raiders suck. No offense. I mean, they got no defense. I mean, you're not gonna stop Lamar in the run game. So I got Lamar easy. And Ravens fans, don't be cocky. If the Browns played the Raiders week 1, that'd be an easy game for us. Yeah, we lost to the Raiders last year, but like I said, I think that was a fluke game. So those are my games. We don't know week 2 yet. We'll do a full reveal tonight after my umpire game. Update, my umpire game went really well. A lot of coaches said, hey, man, you did a really great job. So, yeah, it was 9, 10-year-olds, but it was still ball strikes and kid pitch. Got a lot of good compliments from the fans as well. Very loud, clear, and energetic. So I think I'm going to really enjoy my job, and the fans will too, and the kids. Bye, guys. Take care, and that's week 1.